History is not always written by those who were the bravest. Sometimes it is written by those who survived long enough to tell it. And sometimes history forgets the voices that shook empires. Today, on History and Forgotten Legends, we remember a name that still echoes in the forests of India, Birsa Munda, a young tribal leader, a revolutionary, and a symbol of fearless resistance. Born in 1875 in the dense forests of present-day Jharkhand, Birsa Munda belonged to the Munda tribe, a community deeply connected to the land, nature, and ancestral traditions. But under British colonial rule, that land was slowly stolen. Forests were seized, sacred grounds were taxed, and tribal people were turned into bonded laborers on their own soil. What followed was not silence. What followed was Birsa. At an age when most teenagers dream of the future, Birsa Munda chose to fight for it. He rose not just as a leader, but as a spiritual symbol, calling his people to reclaim Jal, jungle or Zameen, water, forest, and land. His movement came to be known as the Ulgulan, the Great Tumult. Birsa spoke of justice, dignity, and freedom in words simple enough to reach the poorest, yet powerful enough to frighten the British Empire. Villages united, tribal communities awakened, and colonial authorities panicked. At just 25 years old, Birsa Munda was captured by the British. In 1900, inside a colonial jail, he died under mysterious circumstances. Young in age, short in life, but eternal in legacy. Birsa Munda did not live to see India's independence, but his fire ignited the spirit of resistance among tribal communities across the nation. Today, he is remembered as Dharti Aba, Father of the Earth. Statues stand, institutions bear his name, yet his story still remains unheard by many. Because true freedom fighters don't always wear crowns or command armies. Some rise from the soil and return to it as legends. At One World News, we believe history deserves honesty and legends deserve remembrance. This was Birsa Munda, not just a tribal leader, but the conscience of a nation.